Good morning. Google's $40 billion Texas expansion, what it means for commercial real estate investors. Well, Google isn't just expanding in Texas, it's going to reshape how the state's commercial real estate landscape looks. In its largest Texas commitment to date, Google has announced $40 billion in new investment through 2027, which will include new cloud and AI infrastructure, massive data center development, workforce expansion, and energy initiatives that will strengthen the entire Texas grid. And that's something we could use. For commercial real estate investors, business owners, and developers, this is a once in a generation shift. Texas, the new AI cloud infrastructure capital of the world. Google has already called Texas home for more than 15 years. But this next wave of expansion signals something bigger. Texas is becoming a national backbone for AI cloud computing as well as data storage. Now, their plan includes the following: new Google data center campuses in both Armstrong and Haskell counties in Texas, a new solar and battery storage plant built alongside the Haskell facility, and a $30 million energy impact fund to accelerate energy efficiency. Over 6,200 megawatts of new energy generation added to the Texas grid. 1,700 plus new electricians need to be trained by 2030 in partnership with Electrical Training Alliance. Now, this isn't just tech growth. It's a full ecosystem build out is the larger concept. So let's look at the CRE impact for land, industrial, energy, and workforce demand, which we expect to surge. Google's $40 billion plan supercharges demand in multiple commercial real estate categories. So the first is industrial and power adjacent land properties. Data centers typically require some of these following. So you're really looking for a site with 50 to 200 plus acres, and it needs to have massive electrical capacity. It needs to be close in proximity to transmission lines, as well as have access to major highways. In land values near Armstrong and Haskell counties and the broader West Texas region will likely rise as their infrastructure builds out. Two is energy focused commercial real estate. So, with Google adding 6.2 gigawatts of new power, developers will see some of the following: new solar and wind projects. And Texas is already one of our biggest sources for power is wind. Battery storage facilities, transmission substations, not to mention ancillary service buildings. Now, these projects bring long-term, stable commercial leasing activity, which is certainly welcome. Number three is workforce development facilities. So they're going to have to train 1,700 plus apprentice electricians. So what does this mean? Well, they're going to need new trade schools. They're going to need dormitory style housing for people in school, as well as flex industrial training facilities, and of course, classroom and office expansions. So local businesses, contractors, and vendors will likely see immediate opportunity as a result of this announcement. Number four, it'll support retail housing and local business growth. When Google builds, entire towns grow. And think about it, with all these extra people, you got to have somewhere to eat. So restaurants will do well. You got to have someplace to shop. So retail centers will do well. Hotels and lodging for people coming into town. And likely build to rent communities near those new facilities. And people need healthcare, so there's going to be medical office expansions. This is going to create a ripple similar in effect to what Amazon brought to Pflugerville and Tesla brought to Austin. So you may be asking, why did Google pick Texas? Well, the answers are stability, energy, and scalability. Google's announcement clearly states the Texas investment is designed to do the following: support U.S. leadership in AI, and we need to win that race. We need to ensure access to scalable, low-cost energy, and we need to leverage Texas's skilled and growing workforce, but not only build long-term and globally competitive infrastructure. So for commercial real estate investors, that's going to mean long-term certainty and predictability, all things we like. And where Google builds, capital is going to follow. So here are some takeaways for commercial real estate investors and business owners. Google's $40 billion Texas expansion will raise land values in multiple Texas counties. It will increase industrial demand statewide. And it's also going to spur energy-related commercial development. And what this does is it brings national attention to Texas as the AI hub of the world. It's going to create multi-cycle opportunities in retail, in housing, and in workforce services. And as I mentioned earlier, this is going to be a generational shift that positions Texas, and especially West Texas and the northern markets, as a global technology and energy infrastructure powerhouse. So if you're an investor, a developer, or a business owner looking to position ahead of this growth, this is your moment, my friend. That is it for the day. You can visit my website at houstonrealestatebrokerage.com. There's a lot of free information, free tools. As well, you can schedule a strategy consultation so we can chat more. But that, my friends, is it for the day. Hope you have a good one.